$50 punches the whole fight. I'm lucky I ain't paid for that shit.
I watched it on the Fire Stick. I was watching on the Fire Stick. Because I remember Todd posted like anybody ordering a Fire Stick, I'm Fire Sticking it. He was like, "What you mean?"
I'm watching it for free.
I wouldn't pay for that fight because I said Pacquiao was gonna win. It's not even a fair debate.
Yeah.
I should have bet Todd. I thought he was joking at first. I was like, "This guy serious?"
I didn't take him serious when he said that.
I didn't take him serious. That's why I was like, let me read the. Because then Jason said, I got EBF. Like, I expect Jason to say something like that.
You know he pro black. You know that.
It doesn't matter if you know my motto is it doesn't matter what your race is.
Nah,
if you're gonna take an L, I won't predict it. You're gonna take an L. Pat Mahomes is biracial. I wanted him to win as a black man, but I know he had zero shot. Not had zero shot. He had a good shot, but
nah, they had that game, bro. Like the more I thought about it, I was like, yo, they literally should have been going to the fucking Super Bowl. It literally was. Yeah, it literally was D4's fault. How the fuck you don't back up 1 yard?
He's a veteran too.
Yeah,
that's what makes it bad.
Oh,
I can
say the messed up thing is you're a veteran and you up for free agency.
Yep, they probably gonna bring him back.
Yeah, franchise tag probably.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello there in YouTube and podcast land. It's your boy Josh Ox.
It's your boy Tae.
This is another episode of Sports Talk with Tae and Josh.
Yep. Today we're gonna be going off of pretty much probably one of the best years of NFL playoff football.
And we're gonna talk about AB. I think I won, but he did it for the hood. You know. I'm joking.
Then we can talk about some NBA. I guess there's some NBA stuff that we can talk about.
It's really nothing to talk about NBA.
I mean,
James Harden balling. That's about it. And LeBron still haven't came back.
Jimmy Butler finally get his revenge on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Did that really count? The Timberwolves are trash. Did that really count?
Yeah, it does. They beat them by 42, bro.
Nah, I mean, not really. What's the Timberwolves? What's the Timberwolves? We can talk about it. Yeah. All right, let's start out with the controversy call at the Saints. We just gonna start up. We just gonna get that out of the way.
Everybody know that was. Yeah, everybody know that was a PI.
We need to talk. Officials fucked up.
Yeah, they already admitted. They already told Sean Payton after the game. NFL actually said something about it.
But what made it bad? It was 2 penalties. It was pass interference and helmet to helmet.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't get one, they could have got one of them. Yeah. I can understand. They probably could let the helmet to helmet slide and get
either way. It's gonna be a 15-yard penalty anyway. Yeah.
I can understand they did one of the two.
Yeah.
But you know what the bad part about that play? If the guy didn't go for the hit and went for the ball, that would have been a pick. That would have been a pick.
And a pick 6. Because there wasn't nobody who stop him.
He was going to be gone.
Yeah.
And that would have been in the game too. I'm just telling everybody he saw
Drew Brees actually threw a bad ball. He threw a bad ball.
That should have got picked.
Yeah.
In my opinion. If he would have played, if
he played the ball, he would have picked it off. But because he was going, he thought, from what he said in his press, he said, dude beat him or beat the coverage. And he beat him to his spot. But clearly he had enough close-off speed to get to that spot.
Nah, he had him at an angle.
Yeah.
So the guy did beat him, but he had an angle where if he was smart, he could have went for the... What was the guy's name? I forgot his name.
Roby Coleman or something like that. Or Coleman Roby, something like that. I know.
We were just talking about this. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name. But all I know he's number 23. But he said it in his press. He's like, yeah, dude beat him to a spot. He had him at an angle. But he was like, he had him beat. He was going to take the penalty.
I think he even admitted that it was probably a penalty.
Yeah, he said he had me beat. He beat me to my spot, and I was just going to go ahead and take the hit. I was going to take the hit for it. Mm-hmm. And sure enough.
Because what he was doing was he rather take the penalty than have him score. Yeah. Yeah, so. Like
he did the thing that New Orleans should have done last year with the Vikings when dude missed the tackle. Yeah. He should just went on ahead and took the penalty. Because it would have done a 10-second roll off, and Minnesota only had one shot. Mm-hmm. They only had one shot to go. So he did the one thing that didn't get called that New Orleans should have did last year in the same type of situation. Oh. So that's pretty much what happened. He just didn't get caught.
So what's your overall thoughts of the game? It was a lot of, just let everybody know, there was a lot of penalty that wasn't called against.
If we talking
the
about
Rams,
are we talking about?
It's on both sides.
Are we talking about the game? Or
I'm talking about the game entirety.
Overall, the game was good. Mm-hmm. Slow start from the Rams. Overall, but they managed to get. They did the same thing like the Saints did against the Eagles, though. They went for it on 4th down, changed the momentum of the game, at least the first half. Mm-hmm. Then, if we go officiation, oh my God, it's been like this whole playoff was terrible.
Yes,
this whole playoffs has been like terrible. Mm-hmm. So, but if we go off of just this game,
I think the refs have been watching too much Bird Box. They just been ignoring. They've been looking up. I was like, oh
yeah, and the fact that they don't want to get, even though they get criticized anyway, they ain't want to be that. They don't want to be that referee team that would mess up in the biggest game in the. I think give the home field, like they gave the home field advantage call more than they did the actual rule book. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh, actually, it was a lot of penalties messed on both sides.
Yeah, it was a lot of
was Cook that face mask and the whole.
Yeah.
They didn't call it.
Oh, let's not forget about the Jared Goff scramble when he got face mask. Nobody, they ain't even call it. Like that was 15 yards easy.
Yeah. It's a couple of.
It was a good couple of them. The pick play that New Orleans ran for Michael Thomas. That was a penalty.
But can we get the Rams credit? They shut down their run defense. They run. I think they only average 2.3 yards a game.
And they shut down the one person that you always have to shut down to get New Orleans out of there, brother. Kamara. Yeah. Once you shut him out, you're good. He got his passes. You know, he's better. Like I've been saying the whole season, and you can go back on my old podcast. He's one of them guys that if you use too much, defenses will figure him out. Good defenses will figure it out. He did get his little squeaks out, this and that, third, but then you start figuring out he's not good. Pass defense. You start blitzing on the side a little bit more. You start going to his side a little bit more.
But can we say something about the Saints? The Saints, I mean,
they had a great season, though.
They had a great season. In my opinion, they shouldn't have beat the Eagles. But
we know Alshon Jeffrey. It was Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame all on Alshon Jeffrey. It's the second half y'all didn't score.
Yeah.
If y'all would have scored, y'all would have won the game easily.
And some BS calls on that.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot. And I'm not even saying because I'm Eagles.
Because I wouldn't. After I rewatched it, I wouldn't blame Alshon Jeffrey entirely. I played the defense, the offense.
The offense.
The defense actually was doing their part.
They was actually getting off the field.
Yeah.
It was more.
And they was holding them to like field goals.
They was playing. They wasn't playing like the way that they played the Super Bowl against the Patriots. They was playing like because we got the lead, we got the Saints. Like we got what we wanted. Other than just being aggressive, where you can just go ahead, keep your foot on the freaking pedal, run the ball, and just control the clock. Just control the clock.
Man, the Saints did good against Gurley. They pretty much.
Gurley's hurt, bro. I think he's hurt.
Nah, but they was getting to him.
They was, but
they was getting to Gurley. Even before he got hurt, they was getting to him.
Nah,
they had somebody spying him the whole.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's supposed to be the game plan.
Yeah.
Ain't that the engine that goes?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I mean.
But CJ.
I know. I think Gurley's hurt because he was on the sideline.
Yeah, he was on the damn bike. I was like, dude,
I was like, he might be hurt.
Yeah, I was like,
Nah, he dropped a few passes in the first quarter.
Which that was unlike. That was very unlike.
Few first downs, he just dropped. I was like,
I thought that's when they was gonna lose too. I was like, yo, the Rams might lose. I was like,
Rams looking scared.
Yeah, like
they not ready for the big scene yet.
And but the little Sean
ain't Sean McVay the youngest coach?
Youngest coach to
make it to the Super Bowl.
Make it and coach it.
This new Super Bowl is going to be the OGs versus the young OGs.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm gonna call it. We might have to call that episode this. I don't know.
Or the
we'll come up with
the
the
young
name.
OGs, man. This is I mean 33, 32, about to be 33. Coaching Super Bowl.
Sue actually played pretty good this year.
Bro,
he played better than Donald.
Yes,
in my opinion.
But the Eric Donald will get double teams every time.
It
Sue's
doesn't
supposed
matter,
to show out.
But Sue
supposed to show out.
I'm like, that's the Sue I'm talking about from Detroit.
Yeah.
He disappeared.
Yeah, he did.
Especially when he went to Miami.
Yeah.
He went to Miami. He got fat.
He got that Miami living. That's what happened.
It's hard to work out when you're waking up in silk pajamas. And you say that?
Yeah, and then and it's kind of difficult when your friends is Rick Ross and he got Wingstop all over the place. Like, so
stop with these conspiracy theories.
But nah, he's balling out. Then we could go with the AFC joint with same thing. Great game, officiating. On both sides of the ball, but But Tom Brady do what Tom Brady does, man. He find the weaknesses, he find the matchups. Some that is noticeably to football people in general, but he picked them apart.
Yeah, the Chiefs. Just off the Patriots and Chiefs playoff AFC, I blame the defensive coordinator. Yeah, because they didn't make adjustments and Tom Brady was. Yeah. I was about to ask that. I swear the Patriots running the same routes. Yeah, I swear they wide receivers like Edelman and Hogan was running the same routes. Like I'm just looking up like
15 out.
Shout out to Tony Romo. He
called him.
He might be one of the best analysts because he broke it down to a T, like down to the.
I've been saying this. I think I said this a few podcasts ago. I was like, if I'm an NFL team, bro, I think I might bring Tony Romo in. That's my offensive coordinator, bro.
Offensive coordinator, or put him as a QB coach. You gotta work his way.
Cause he is crazy with this shit. Like he can call every
because he is a quarterback, so he can look into him. He said, "Oh, they're gonna pass it to Gronk." I was like, "Yeah, they is passing." Yeah,
but the funny thing about it also showed his preparation. Like how he was as a player shows as him being a commentator.
Tony Romo was very underrated.
Yes.
Very underrated and underappreciated.
Because he's
very underappreciated.
Because guess what? You know why? Because he had to start on his own. Like he was anywhere else, we appreciate him more.
He's very underappreciated.
But he was because
even with
the Cowboys.
Horrible defense in the offensive line at the time. Cowboys fans want to talk about that.
And coming off 2 back surgeries. Back to back on top of that.
If he didn't get injured, he'd probably still be playing.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he'd probably still be playing.
Yeah, easy.
If he didn't get injured.
Easy, yeah. He'll probably play till he's like 39.
Yeah.
He'll play, yeah. But, like I said, Tony Romo did a hell of a job commentating it. That's by far probably the best game I heard called.
Yes, he called it. Like, when I heard that he called out, like, he might have to get a coaching job.
Did they got the Super Bowl this year?
You.
Tony Romo and that crew. Do they got the Super Bowl this year?
Nah, I don't think they got it this year.
Or is it Fox?
Who got it this year?
I gotta look it up.
I don't think Fox got it this year. Don't NBC got it this year?
Oh, it's NBC? I think it is NBC.
Do CBS? I don't know who got it this year.
If CBS got it, Tony Romo got it.
Because Fox had it last year. Yeah. So Fox, they rotate. It don't be the same.
Yeah, it don't.
It's always between 4, 5, and 9.
9, yeah.
Do ABC get it?
I gotta look it up.
I don't think ABC get.
Nah, ABC never got the Super Bowl, bro. I don't think they ever got it. I think it was always
maybe in the past. Yeah. I don't know about now.
I think it might be CBS this year. If it is, Tony Romo gotta be on that lineup, bro.
He might need to get a coaching job, coordinator or QB coach job, because he actually.
I was like, shout out to Stephen A. Smith, man. I agree with you on that one, because he needs to be in the NFL somewhere.
Yeah, he need to be somewhere on somebody's team. Yeah. Cowboys might have to give him a call.
Something.
Yeah.
Because I was like, right when he's like.
So can we finally say that Tom Brady is the GOAT?
Oh, I've been saying that for like.
Can we just stop with the Aaron Rodgers or
Andrew Luck's and the up and comers?
Andrew Luck can't. Put Andrew Luck and Tom Brady in the same.
Right now, the argument
disrespectful. Yeah, and Andrew Luck is pretty good.
But can we now? This is the argument. This will be the argument. MJ or Tom Brady by the end of their careers. This is going to be the topic of discussion.
Can I be honest with you?
I'm saying Brady.
I might have to.
I'm saying Brady.
If he win the Super Bowl, Brady, you might have to say Brady.
I think if he even loses it, just the fact that he made it to the Super Bowl 9 times out of 19 seasons.
Football is a little tougher to go back. Football is a little tougher.
And the same conference.
Yeah, football is a little tougher in my opinion.
Bro, he's going to
basketball. I'm not saying basketball is easier. Football, because the rosters always change.
The matchups are always more exclusive on football than it is basketball. Basketball, for one, you get 7 games to defeat your opponent. Football, you only get 1.
You gotta practice hours just
for one opponent, and hopefully you don't get somebody that you already played, because they know just as much as you do. This dude here is actually spending 17, 18 hours a day studying film.
I would say Tom Brady. Oh, I heard somebody was talking about the greatest athletes, like NFL athletes. Somebody said, would you put Tom Brady as one of the? I said no, I won't put him one of.
Not athletes, but I say quarterbacks.
If you had to choose your best, I'm throwing you a curveball. Your best NFL players probably ever to play. Who you put? No particular order. You can just name a few. I can go off. Did you want me to go?
Yeah, we talking about like ever. We talking about ever.
Right? If I had to name, I would say Jim Brown, yes. LT, Walter Payton, Jerry Rice probably. Mm-hmm. If I had to name one person, I might have to say Jerry Rice.
If I say we going all time, I'm saying Bo Jackson, Jerry Rice, Walter Payton. A lot of people sleep on him, but Walter Payton and Barry Sanders. Mm-hmm. Barry Sanders has to be in the conversation, bro.
He's in there.
He's in the conversation.
He's in the conversation.
And I'll probably say, like, if I have to go off athleticism, off of quarterback wise, Michael Vick.
Michael Vick.
If I have to go off of just straight pure athletic.
I respect Michael Vick, but I wouldn't put him that high. He is one of the most athletic quarterbacks probably to ever play the game. I give you that. He's one of them.
So I mean, like,
if I would say, like I said, Jim Brown.
But we talking about all time, no.
All time, I won't put Michael.
No,
Michael Vick is. If you say most athletic,
yes.
He's probably the most athletic.
But if I'm saying all time, no. All time. If I say all time quarterback,
Tom Brady,
and Joe Montana. Those are the only two.
Dan Marino.
Yeah, Dan Marino, but he ain't won the Super Bowl.
I think Peyton Manning is one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Yeah.
Well,
no, I put Peyton Manning over a whole bunch of people.
All right, I understand Tom Brady's the GOAT. He's always going to be the GOAT. But can we not, like, disrespect the legacy of Peyton Manning here?
No, Peyton Manning is, like, number 2.
No, I'm saying just in general.
Peyton Manning, you can actually make an argument probably top 3 best quarterbacks ever to play the game.
If you look statistically, he is top 3. He is top 3. So, where... Yo, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be. I mean, when Tom Brady actually retires, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, because he is gonna be the. At the end of the day, he is gonna be the GOAT. But it's gonna be so many other guys.
I don't think it's gonna be another quarterback that went to 9 Super Bowls.
No, it's not even gonna be tough.
I think that's gonna be probably. It might happen maybe 30 years from now, 30, 40. It's gonna be a while before somebody.
I'm about to say we barely see.
Can we say this? Belichick is the GOAT of all coaches.
Yes.
In basketball and in football.
Yes, he beats Lombardi. He beats Landry.
He got to be GOAT. It's not even really discussion no more.
And I mean, I'm not taking away from Tom Brady as a quarterback and all that either. I'm not taking away from Belichick, but bro, they just built a perfect bond, perfect system for that team in general. With the Patriots, like, I can see why they're the most hated, but at the same time, it's kind of like, can you really hate it, but can you also respect it? Because they never fell off. Yeah. Even when they went.
Oh, that's another topic. I'm gonna throw you curveballs like the greatest. I said Tom Brady. I said his greatest, but then I said name your. Hope we not forgetting anybody. Are we forgetting anybody?
I think pretty.
I'm just going off the people off the top of my head.
I remember somebody said Emmitt Smith should have been on that list, but I was like, it's because he's an all-time leading rusher, or are we actually going off just?
Gotta be honest with you, Emmitt Smith.
He's top 5.
He's top 5 running backs in this position. Probably.
Yes.
You think he's top 5?
I think he's top 5. I don't think he's. I mean, he got Super Bowls and he got the lead. He does have the all-time leading record. He does have that.
Yeah, but he was running. He stayed in the league for a minute to beat that. Get that.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
No more. We can't bring. You gotta bring context to things.
But yeah, he stayed as long as for him to get the record. So I mean, LT, I do agree with you with LT though. LT was a phenomenal player when he played, when healthy.
Yeah, he's not.
But he's not all time.
I don't think he's top 5 though.
He's top
5. Am I wrong? I say this and people got mad. Now, I got a lot of slack. I was like, LT, I don't think it's top 5. He's one of the greatest. Top 10.
Here's a guy that might have to be in the conversation, but I think because injuries really plagued him. Adrian Peterson, where you put him at when he retires? Bro, he almost broke the record.
Top 10? He top 10 quarterback. I put him in my top 10. I'm waiting till he retire though. To what he got left in.
Oh, you mean running backs?
Yeah, and running backs. Yeah. I'm not talking top 10 all the. Nah, he is one of the not top.
That's
10.
Another discussion by itself, like figuring out who's top 5.
You can't
really
do
can't.
It's very difficult. Football, basketball,
maybe.
Basketball is a little bit easier, but basketball's still hard too. Cause people.
You got different eras, bro.
Cause you got. I look at The way I look at
the context, and you gotta think about the errors, like
and level of competition.
So you got like say like Shaq. Of course, Shaq is gonna be in the top. The dude was 7'2", 340 pounds. He played any era. He might average 200. He made 200 points a game if he played with Wilt Chamberlain in that era. Like if somebody like that.
Wilt Chamberlain's one of the greatest probably basketball players ever. He revolutionized the center position.
Yes.
That's why I give him. That's why I put him in the all-time great. People got mad when I said, I'm like, he's not even the greatest Laker. I'm like, but when he came to the Lakers, he was old. I'm just telling people that. He was pretty old.
A lot of people forgot that Wilt Chamberlain was like 36 years old when he came to the Lakers.
Yeah, when he came to the Lakers, he was old. That's why I said, people was like, I won't put him as one of the best because he wasn't the best. I'm like, he was old when he finally came to the Lakers. I mean, he had to be what? Well, he was in his 30s when he came. He was like 30,
he was like 35, 36 when he came.
Yeah. He still was talking buckets.
Yeah, he still was averaging damn near 20, 26, 27 points a game, bro. Like,
he's knocking them down on the court and off the court. You know about his record.
Yeah. So I mean,
throw you another curveball.
All right.
Who you think is the most hated franchise now?
All sports?
Of all sports. We had this conversation. We just gonna put it in the podcast.
All sports, man. You talking about all sports? God damn.
If you want me to go, I can go first if you want some time.
It's still gonna be the Patriots.
Number one, I'm gonna say Patriots right now.
It's still gonna be the Patriots.
Number two,
because of Spygate, and you know,
and people hate they win.
People hate when they win. Yeah. Plus it's Boston, so it's like, you know, it's like that whole.
I say the Patriots, the Cowboys, the Warriors. Then I say the Yankees.
Yes,
if
I agree with that.
Yankees.
I agree with
that. The reason I say the Yankees because I know a lot of people.
As much as I'm a Yankees fan, I tell you off the rip why people hate the Yankees.
Yeah,
because.
I don't have nothing against the Yankees.
No, it's the fact that some Yankee fans are like arrogant as hell. Like even though they ain't winning.
Don't go to New England. Everybody in New England hate Yankees.
Yes.
Unless you're from New York and you move to New England, you're not a Yankees fan.
Yeah, they hate.
They'll burn.
They hate, man.
They will burn a Yankee jersey.
New England, Boston suburb area, boy, you
Boston it up. Any New England.
Man. You cannot wear Yankee anything. Like you said, not unless you from New York. And you
I know. I actually met somebody from Boston, and they hate the Yankees with all they are.
Yeah.
Like,
it's embedded into their DNA, bro.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you like a baseball team,
they don't need to hate. They don't really need to hate the Yankees no more because they actually winning more.
Exactly.
As of now.
Exactly.
So technically, it should be flipped. Exactly. Actually, I can say historically, Yankees have dominated them, but as of now, if you look at the last 10 years, Boston's pretty.
But it's always been a rivalry. It's always since the Babe Ruth years.
It wasn't a rivalry because the Yankees always beat them. I'm not talking back in the day. Yeah. Like back in the day, yeah.
But now it's a rivalry because they got championships now. Yeah. They got championships, so now it's kind of like a rivalry. So it's still a rivalry. It still brings more to the context.
Technically, Boston is more.
Yeah.
Then they just won.
They just won the series, so yeah.
Yeah, and that's fairly recent.
So you know, it is what it is, man. You know,
Yankees and everybody hate the Warriors because of KD's situation, and they still trying to get AD. Jeez. Oh, let's talk about their lineup. Boogie Cousins back. What you think about Boogie? I forgot to talk about Boogie Cousins coming back.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him too.
You talking about their Space Jam, Mod Squad, Death Squad lineup.
Bro, they already clicking. That's the funny thing about the shit.
You know, this is the first, I think they say this is the first time since Boston.
They got five All-Stars on
I think this is the first time in what, like 50 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
But hold on. Is people really mad at the Warriors because of the fact that DeMarcus Cousins called Golden State and Golden State gave him a deal?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't, like, a lot of people forgot that he was going to go back to New Orleans. Until they just said, nah, he was too problem in the locker room.
Yeah.
So,
and they won without him.
And it was like a legend report that AD had a problem with him in the joint too. But you know, it was.
And it was more they won without him, so they didn't really need him.
Yeah. So let's not forget about it. Back up. But I mean, let's not, like I said, put it into context. He called them. They gave him the contract. Point blank period. Now we see the starting five of the Golden State Warriors.
I blame LeBron.
All in the words of Draymond Green, all hell is about to break loose in the NBA. Because mind you, he got 14 points off of 15 minutes of playing. He's on minute restrictions. Imagine when he don't got no goddamn minute restrictions. Bruh.
The Warriors might get like 5 or 6 rings. I'm calling it.
And everybody want to come back. Everybody
taking pay cuts.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though.
I take a pay cut if we win.
I take a pay cut, but I'm also like this. Hey, I love you, Draymond, but
he's playing horrible.
Hey, if I had to pick between, if I'm picking between DC and Draymond Green, who you think I'm picking? I'm picking DC all day.
You gotta take Boogie Cousins.
He's more better offensively. You might not get as much on the defensive end,
and they
but offensively.
And if the Warriors go after AD, I'm not watching the NBA no more. No, I'm not watching the NBA. It's pointless. Nah. The NBA will be changed as the Golden State Warrior Invitation. That's what it'll be. It's gonna be starring.
Hey, what's like the lowest like college football bowl that you could think of and just give it that name?
The University of West Bubble Technical Academy
Association
/ Goodyear Tires / Bob's Ribs Foot Massage Bowl.
Like, it's about to get crazy, bro. It's about to get crazy. You know, it is what it is.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing some curveballs because we had to talk about the most hated teams.
Nah, I agree with that list though.
But the Chiefs, back on Chiefs.
What would be all right?
What do you think the Chiefs need to do?
Here's my curveball for you. All right, since we're going there, if you was a defensive coordinator, from what you're saying, what would be the changes that you would have made off the big plays that New England made?
First of all,
the big plays, I'm not talking about the whole game, just talking about the big plays.
The big plays. They had Barry going 1-on-1 with Gronk, which was a piss poor decision. They should have made adjustments.
Soft coverage on top of that.
Yes.
Except for the one he beat him outside the numbers on that big, big beat him outside the numbers, but he actually did bump and run. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, why to play soft coverage? Okay, that's one.
I would say they would have to work on I would say this
work
draft.
On nickel corners.
I say on this draft, try to get some top prospect DBs. That's what I would do. Defensive line, Tom Brady was just throwing the ball very quickly. Yeah. So the defensive line, I think he only got hurt like 4 times out of the whole game, which is unheard of. Like
in a championship game.
Fun fact: Tom Brady completed 13 of 19 third
down completions.
First time happened, I think, in 35 years.
Mm-hmm. So.
They damn near a perfect game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Out the fourth quarter when they needed them.
When they need them.
Few mistakes I would say if Tom Brady didn't throw that pick in the end zone, the game might have been a blowout.
It would have been 21-0.
It might have been a blowout. Yeah. It might have been the first half. And then all Tom Brady had to do the second half was just burn the clock.
Yeah. And me personally, I would take a page out of New England's playbook. Because of the fact that the receivers are really not that good. They like shifty more than
the good route runners. That's what they are. They wide receivers.
I would have rather I'm sorry, I'm beating them up. I'm beating them. Every time they catching the ball,
and they got little wide receivers too outside of Gronk.
Yeah.
So you probably could have just jammed them at the line, take them off their route. That's what I would have done.
I would have took a page out of New England's playbook.
Yeah, that's all they had to do.
And then if it comes to Gronk, if Gronk cross across that middle, Barry, I want you to lay him. I mean, if you take the penalty, I will take the penalty as long as you lay him out.
You want him shook.
Yeah, you want him shook. Like, and I think, and this is why I kind of like disagree with a lot with the NFL when it comes to a lot of the defenseless receivers or whatever the case may be with the flags. If you're a free safety or a strong safety or any type of coverage or anything in that nature where you're covering a lot of ground, what do you expect the dude to do when he's covering 15 yards of the field?
Okay.
Technically,
okay.
Like you want him to stop in mid and let the dude run right past him, then tackle him? No, I'm gonna lay his ass up. That's my job, is to lay his ass out.
Because back in the day, that's what you used to do when you play zone.
Exactly.
Nowadays, you have to let them catch the ball, or you gotta like fight for the ball. Hopefully, because back in the day, if you ran through a zone and you try to catch it, you gonna get laid out. You get laid out. That's how it was back in the day.
So, and then now you got these damn pick plays. I'm gonna lay out the dude that's gonna lay the pick. Mm-hmm. Like I don't get why a lot of the DBs. You see them doing the shallow cross. Outside of them literally laying the dude out, they go around the dude or whatever, and you even see sometimes the referee will even get in the middle of it too. I'm letting the referee out. I don't give a fuck. Like that's like you're helping the opponent by you standing in the middle of the field. That's for one. So how about you step back like 15 yards so you can see the play, and it's literally hit the, like you gotta hit them, yo. You gotta hit like. You gotta change this rule. You gotta make some type of modification to this rule where the defensive receiver is literally defenseless. Like he's out of bounds and he's not in play defenseless. Not just because you just see a violent hit like the New Orleans game. You know, that was a violent hit. Like, but if that was anywhere else, you know, yeah, either way it's still a flag. But just the fact that he laid dude out, that's actually what you're supposed to do. If you get beat, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was over the helmet, but you know.
Yeah, I agree with him. You rather take the penalty than him scoring.
Yes.
Especially when it's OT.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
it's like pick your paws and.
Yeah, it's like pick your paws. They gotta change that rule.
Chiefs gonna be okay if they just. I think they need to draft top defensive prospects this offseason. Probably get another running back. I think they probably would have won this game with Kareem Hunt. They would have had Kareem Hunt. This game probably would have been over.
And I keep telling everybody, as much as you know.
Oh, he might be one of the top free agents.
He is the top free agent this year. Him and Le'Veon Bell is the top two.
Then on top of that, Kareem Hunt you can get for the low. Yes. I think I'd rather go after Kareem Hunt than Le'Veon because of the price tag.
Oh, well,
both are pretty productive.
Pretty much productive. And I would have to say this too. It also depends on the team and the system. Like, if the coach get him, off the success they had this year, they might be in the AFC Championship game next year.
Who would Kareem? What would be a good fit for Kareem?
I got 3 off the top of my head right now. Like I said, Colts.
You said the Colts.
Eagles.
Yeah, I forgot about the Eagles though. I need.
And look out. And there's a sleeper. I think they come for them, but I don't know if they will. Look out for the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, you think so? Oh.
Look out for the Baltimore Ravens, bro. You know they known for bringing like one of those 2 type of dudes in once in a while.
Okay. I'm listening. There weren't bad predictions, by the way. There wasn't bad predictions.
Now, if I go Le'Veon Bell, you know that's like 5 teams I can go off the top of my head right now.
Only bad part, it's all opinion about who will pay him as a contender.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what
he probably can find a sucker team. They probably not gonna be good.
Like the Raiders or some shit like that.
I don't think the Raiders type.
They can't afford them.
They can't afford them. They can't afford them.
I mean, but
after paying Derek Carr, they can't really afford.
If I say if that's my Kareem Hunt, I'm thinking 3. Only reason I'm saying 3 because I think that red flag is still over top of him, so it might be 3 teams. I might give a chance.
And he said, did they even get punishment for him yet?
They said if he signed for a team, that's when they actually gonna suspend him. Because you know they got that whole.
Well, the Chiefs was better off keeping him then.
Yeah, because he's literally under like the exempt list. So until they actually, now that everything is out, he could technically get suspended now, and then they would have just been taking the 6 games, 4 games, 6 games, easily.
The Chiefs could have kept him there.
Exactly.
They just took the L with the suspension.
Yeah, but the only thing was he lied to it.
That
was the line. That was the thing that did it for them. If he would just like flat out just told him the whole thing and say he wasn't really involved with it, then
why would he?
It's his group around. It was his group around. I'm pretty sure.
But it was his fault though. You don't put yourself in that type of situation. You got money. You somewhat in the media. You can't put yourself in that type. You gotta walk away.
Especially when you're back home too.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck away from home when you're in the off season. God damn, go to Miami or something where you can train something.
Wow, a lot of people go out to LA to train. Actually.
Yeah, I mean somewhere just never go back home when you training, bro. Never go back home. Never.
Yeah. They never saw camera.
And on camera. In the hotel lobby.
Everything is camera, bro.
Yeah.
Then he did it in the hotel lobby of all places.
Yeah, like in the hallway.
I can say if it's in a room with no camera, you can make it can be he say, she say.
Yeah. Then but yeah, like if I go off, we can end it off after this. If I go Le'Veon Bell, alright, this is my 5. Packers, like I said, Eagles, who will be my third? We talking about contenders here. Truthfully, the Patriots might not sound too bad.
I don't think the Patriots gonna sign
They ain't gonna sign him like
because it's ego.
Yeah.
Nah.
But we have seen them do it though.
Patriots at most to give them a 1 year deal.
Yeah, and we seen what they did.
Yeah, then after they win the Super Bowl. All right, but thanks.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get your money somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like when did they do that with what's his face?
Mighty Moss.
Right. Now they
John Gordon, right?
Yeah. What was the corner?
Oh, Darrell Reeves. Yeah.
Because Reeves wanted like 20 something.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you go to the Jets. Like, hey, or the Jets want you.
Yeah.
I think you need to go over to the Jets. We ain't gonna give you that kind of money.
Nah, yeah.
That's probably one of his biggest mistakes.
Yeah, well.
He was better off just staying there.
So I said, that's my... Well, yeah, I take New England. I say New England, but it'll be a 1 year deal.
Okay.
Because, they're just going to use him just for this year. Just to be spiteful, yeah, he's going to be at Pittsburgh. Because he's going to play Pittsburgh. I say Baltimore again. Because he's going to play Pittsburgh twice a year. Here's one. I think it might be a sleeper. But I think it might make sense too. San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco. They got the money. They got the quarterback.
I don't think they'd do it. I don't think they'd pull it.
Now, if they get AB. You think
AB will fit in 49ers?
He wants to go there. If he gets traded, he said that's where he want to go. But everybody love that California living, bro. Everybody love that California living.
Just that you know.
It's the NFC too. It's the NFC too. Let's not forget. Oh, here's my other team. I don't think they're going to pay him. But, nah, I don't think it won't work. Because it's going to be a two-back system anyway. Carolina
Not going to pay him.
And it's a two-back system.
That wouldn't be a bad pickup for Carolina, but I don't see it working out.
But that's... Yeah. I'm thinking about teams that would, like actually use him.
Yeah.
Those are 4, right? Those are my 5? That was my 5?
Maybe the Redskins.
I was going to save them for last, but...
Maybe the Redskins. You know how the Redskins do.
Yeah, they overpay for everybody.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
Peace and love.
Deuces. Oh, hit the like button.
Subscribe. Hit the bell. All that. Audio.